Hello, guys. This is Daniel with another video. I'm trying something new today. A top 5. And as you can see, I got the new Kaiba's dual mat in the background today. I don't have my normal background because there's a bunch of stuff on it. And then this is the top 5 cards that are like, why are they even in Yu-Gi-Oh! To begin with? Now, top of the list. 5. Reformapal Moncho. This card is on top 5 because it's barely used, as well as there's not very many uses for it in the Reformapal deck, which is normally where it's supposed to be. Not very many people use this card. Heck, I've actually asked people if they have this card. Not very many people have this card to begin with. So that's why this guy's on 5. But there are still people who use this, which is why it's not on the top 3. Now, on to 4. This is Boogie Trap. Now, there are still people who use this, but there's not very many uses for it for decks that don't use very many traps. Which is why not very many people use it, which is why is it even here? You get rid of cards to get one card? That's just not fun, which is why not very many people use this, which is why it's top 4. Now, on to top 3. Tin Goldfish. This one's just not a card that people use these days. It's an older card. Yes, it's got a pretty good effect, but it's not that powerful. Other than its defense, not very many people use this card. And now, top 2. Thanksgiving Festival. I know there's a whole entire Thanksgiving deck, which not very many people use, but this card, even in the Thanksgiving deck, has never been used. It was used once by the actual character who used the Thanksgiving deck, which I cannot recall his name right now because it's been a while since I've actually watched the series. But almost nobody uses this card. And I've actually checked. There's barely anybody who has this card. I just found it because people like leaving cards at tournaments and say I can have them because I don't want them. And I'm a collector, so heck, why not? And now, the top, I wouldn't say exactly, just cards that people don't use very much, and that's Mild Turkey. This card I've never seen used, except in one deck, because I used to have 5 of these, now I only have 2. A guy traded me some cards for 3 of these. He's the only guy that I've seen actually use this card. In all my years of dueling and all that stuff, this card is, to some people's eye, useless, but I'm not going to say it's useless because I've actually used this card once in one of my duels. it comes in very good when you're needing a Link summon these days. It's actually really good for a Link deck, as well as it's normal. It doesn't have an effect. It is a winged beast, even though, do you see any wings? I guess there are wings, as his arms, but you mainly see a leg there. And that's the top 5, I wouldn't say most useless cards, but cards that people don't use as much.